Hello and welcome to Mythical Meeples. Today I'll be looking at Elrond, Master of Rivendell from Middle-earth strategy battle game. So here's a closer look at the box. As you can see, we get an Elrond foot and mounted, and then you also get a High Elf warrior with a banner. I love the High Elf warrior model. It looks really cool and I love the banner work they've got going on. It'd be interesting to see if that's painted on or if all the detail comes embossed on the actual flag. So on the back, as you can see, you've got Elrond foot mounted, the High Elf warrior again, and then there's just a few colour ideas for painting it. So let's have a look inside. So inside we get three bases, one 40mm, two 25mm for the foot models, and the 40mm is for the mounted Elrond. So we've got an instruction booklet here, which we'll look at first. So here you can see Elrond on foot. Looks quite easy to assemble. You've got two body pieces, sword arm, the head and the left arm. And down here, again, the banner bearer looks quite easy to assemble. So you've got the body in two parts, you've got the head separate and the banner arm separate. So Elrond mounting slightly more complicated, but not much. So the horse again comes in two parts. Elrond's body comes in two parts. You've got, I think, the bottom of the foot there, the stirrup. And you've got the head, then the sword arm and the other stirrup over here. So fairly simple, about 8 parts there. So Elrond should be fairly easy to build. Next, let's have a quick look at the sprue as well. So you can see all the different parts. You can see how detailed this armour is, or you could if the camera would focus. Yeah, it seems to like that bit there. So you can just see all the armour plating there. The banner is embossed. So you don't have to paint all that freehand detail, but at the same time, if you want to, you've lost the option really, unless you change the banner out. So it's double-sided, it's very hard to see in the light. There you go. So you can see on the sword arm here, sort of the scale mail, the detail on that. Got on the sword here, or the sheath, sorry. If I move my finger out the way, you can see all the really fine details on there. So there's a lot of detail on this model, well, these models, sorry. You can see the chainmail and the elf there. And let's have a look at the mould lines. So you've got a few mould lines, so you can sort of see it on the horse here, just down the back. Oh. It's really hard to pick up on the camera, but they're really minute lines. That's probably the best angle you're going to see it at. Really detailed models, so they should be easy to build, easy to clean up, and a pleasure to paint. So that is Elrond, Master of Rivendell. So as I said before, I really loved the elf banner. I'm really looking forward to doing it. I've seen a few different schemes online that I liked. So there was an autumn one that I saw with sort of bronze coloured armour and white cloaks. I think I'd quite like to give that a go, but I'll practice first. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how these models paint. I hope you enjoyed this video, this short little video. I hope it helps you if you're planning buying Elrond yourself. And remember, if you like my content, like, comment, subscribe. It all helps me. And if you want to support me as well, you can become a member of Mythical Meeples. I'll put a link in the description below. Or you can become a patron at Patreon. And again, I'll put a link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.